I am the self-help hacker. I can honestly tell you this is basically a direct sequel to a video that I recently made saying how the need to be apologized to makes you weak. I made that video. And I was actually surprised that people didn't just outright hate it. I thought they'd get offended by that. Because that's victim mentality, is to think somebody owes me an apology. They did me wrong, and I'm gonna hold my breath until they recognize that. That's victim mentality. Victorious mindset is recognizing what they did wasn't cool, but I'm gonna keep living my life the same. And if it ever comes up in a conversation, I'll be willing to have the conversation with them, but ultimately, I'm gonna keep being me and doing what I do, and my blood pressure will not change on account of it. But a lot of people hold that over other people, and they don't even realize that, oh, this person is like harboring all this bitterness for me because it's something I said 3 years ago that I don't even remember saying. One of those things. So the sequel to that is, if the need to get an apology from someone is a weakness, then here it is. The need for a thank you makes you weak. The need for a thank you makes you weak. It's pretty much the exact same part of the brain, the exact same concept and emotional intelligence. So imagine, let's just kind of paint the story. And just like randomly, I've had a couple people apologize to me over random stuff I didn't even realize this week. In real life, I'm not talking about in videos or social media, in real life, like at work and stuff or whatever. I've also had a couple people thank me. I was not expecting them to thank me. I was not holding my breath until they say, Nick, thank you so much for that thing that you did. You went a couple extra steps and you really didn't have to, but the fact that you did made my life easier. So I had a couple people do that this week for different things. They thanked me. Absolutely zero expectations of them thanking me. I did not need them to thank me, because if I needed them to thank me, that would make me weak. And I have a victorious mindset, not a victim mentality. So therefore, I do things to help people. I make their jobs easier the best I can, even if it means doing part of their job for them at times. I'll do it. It's a teamwork mentality. Loving your neighbor as yourself. Knowing that people are secretly obsessed with themselves, so go ahead and make it more about them, and then they end up liking you more. So everybody gets what they want out of the deal. So people thanked me for these various things that I did for them. I did that for lots of people. Most people didn't thank me. I don't even know who they are because I don't think about it. But it kind of surprised me when these people thank me for the thing. 2 or 3 people thank me for whatever the thing, I don't even remember. That's how unimportant it is to me. But it just caught my attention. I'm not used to people thanking me. I'm used to doing a lot of stuff for other people because that's my life. That's what you do. If you're not serving other people all the time, how are you still alive? Like, what's your life about? I can't even relate to that. This is how and imagine too, I'm married, I have 2 kids, so I'm constantly involved with helping other people, as my wife is the same, and that's how it is. And then I'm at work and with my friends, whatever, it's a matter of how can I help you? And usually you don't even have to ask because you can figure it out by having conversations with people in real life. If there's something you can help them with, then you do it. But imagine the person who's the opposite of that, who has victim mentality, thinking, well, I spent X amount of time doing whatever the thing is, and they didn't even thank me. Victim mentality. Because that almost implies that you did the thing so that they would thank you, because you need them to confirm your identity like people constantly do on social media as they're scrolling. Please say I'm important. Please say I matter. Please say I'm funny, I'm pretty, whatever. If you're doing anything expecting a thank you, then maybe you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Maybe this is a character flaw in yourself. And that's why I say it makes you weak to need a thank you. Now, granted, I can absolutely appreciate a thank you. It really does mean a lot to me. And I'll thank them for thanking me because most people don't thank me. It stands out when they do. But if they don't, my blood pressure doesn't change. I don't hold it against them. I don't care. No, leading up Before age 35, yeah, I was the kind of person, if I went out of my way to help somebody, they better thank me. But that's why this is the self-help hacker. After age 35, a lot of that stuff that used to matter is irrelevant. You get so much more freedom in your life because you realize you've spent so much time on stuff that doesn't matter. And waiting for a thank you, needing a thank you, no, that's a waste of time, energy, intelligence. Do stuff to help people because that's the thing that you do. Never expect a thank you. Always appreciate a thank you. Recognize the thank you. Don't need it. That makes you weak. That's victim mentality. And you get to decide whether you're a victim in most stances in life. If you see yourself as the victim, you are. If you find a way to be victorious and solve this problem another way, then so be it. All you have to do is look on social media to find out someone who was a victim today. They went to the new restaurant and they didn't get like the service, or they ordered a cheeseburger with extra pickles and no onions, and instead they got extra onions and no pickles. And they didn't put the right kind of cheese on. And they're a victim and they're going to tell everybody about it. A person who would do that is definitely the kind of person who needs a thank you. Your comments are right here.